We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cals still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole. Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
Manifest Destiny. Oh man, that's a phrase perfectly suited for that voice.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
What? No, I can't believe it. Oh, that was a weird phase into reality.
You gonna memorize your
The bum
name?
took a swipe at me.
Come on, Earl.
Put him down with my sap.
God damn it. Just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep.
Oh, but it's putting plenty of other people to
Judge,
sleep.
It's not good. Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
Phelps is like, I don't know what you're talking about, Roy. I don't have any vices.
He ran the light on Olympic, and we finally collared him.
Where's the exit? Here we go. Am I gonna be kind and let you come along with me this time, Roy? Yeah, sure. And our last case together, buddy. What the fuck? That was weird.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
All units in the vicinity and any central unit. Citizen reports of 415 and 7th and Central. Unit to handle code 2.
That's not my problem. I got Army surplus morphine to track down. Oh boy, is this finale gonna be something? Get out of my way, I'm the cops. Oh, I'm being so nice to your car today, Roy. Is it because I'm gonna miss you? Nope, that is not why at all. It's just a coincidence. And I screwed it up
maniac!
right at the very end. Where the fuck is this? Oh, it's on the other side of the building. Alright. I mean, technically we're here, but fucking LA Noire's gotta be super picky. Out of my way, people.
Are you trying to...
Homicide guys are already inside.
Probably gonna need them outside, too.
Bukowski,
Phelps,
What's up, pierogies?
back again.
we're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bowe.
And get this, they used to be in a four-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer owed.
Oh, here it comes.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree, we've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look
Fucking
around?
asshole.
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Oh man, that might honestly be my favorite line in the game. I know I've said that before, but that one might be like for real. Like I've been waiting for that for like 20 videos, man.
We can try again.
Let's see. What do we got? We got garbage. Should probably check this thing out. Hey, another
Well-maintained,
horn
custom
player.
case. Someone cared for this instrument.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
What's that click?
It's almost like there's some sort of secret compartment.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet. We should follow up on the musician angle. He kept his stash close at hand.
Yeah, but that looks like regular old morphine. Oh, is there nothing else I can look at? Not this suspicious looking spoon? Oh, we're here for morphine. Ooh. Did not go well for you. Maybe something in the breast pocket? Or side pocket?
Do we have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Anything here? No. See the pocket right about up near the breast. Kind of looks like you could poke around in there, but I suppose not. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. I need to look back here. I know there's important stuff here. This might not be important. Or maybe it is. What are these? Cigarettes?
1,000 packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
It is a lot of cigarettes. I'm not sure how it's connected. I was more worried about this, because I know this is here.
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back
Oh,
to the
the
station and
cigarettes
check
are
the details
army
of what
supplied?
exactly was lifted from that ship.
I didn't take that away originally. I just thought the guy really was a heavy smoker. Let's watch Bukowski do his job. Nama nama nama.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
You're looking pretty well dressed for your day off. Also, when you start an interview with a detective, try not to start with, no idea.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, man.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
It's almost like this former Marine dude got a bunch of money from some army surplus morphine. Did that motherfucker just rub a cigarette out onto this fucking floor? Well, the owner's dead, so who cares? We can't talk to him. I miss you, pierogies. I have to put up with this jackass every goddamn day. Well, it's almost over. Mwah. All right, let's get out of here, Roy. We've learned all we're gonna learn. Okay, that is totally a bug with the sound that those things make. I would prefer they make no sound whatsoever. You're driving.
Can you
Roy.
drive to this one?
Do we know where we're going?
We should probably go to the blue club, blue room, I mean. You drive me, Roy. I don't know the way to this location. I haven't been there in months. Right. Not since the last time we were there together. So this is where it is. I wish Alphonse would have been like right here and been like, yo, what's up?
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lichtman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Untersturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words.
He didn't sound like he even believed it.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
Here we go. Also, check it out. It's Cole's actual car that we never use. As far as I know, you can't even drive it. Oh, let's be creepy and stalk this German singer. Let's help Cole ruin his fucking life. Let's go. Oh, we're being a big noir hero. Tell Elsa Lickman. Be a creep. Objective. Try to get lucky. A little close there. Let this car go by. Excuse me, I'm in lust. Is this another example of a cab taking a nonsensical route? So far it looks okay, but I will be watching carefully to make sure it doesn't go in a goddamn circle. Alright, making a right.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
It's okay, I'm pretty sure that's our place anyway. You could have walked. Those doorknobs are gold, which means I can enter here with no problem. Time to make some more good decisions. What if she doesn't like me, though? What if she thinks I'm stupid? Come on in, Cole. Would you like to see my Yu-Gi-Oh collection? Look at this motherfucker. Followed us. Roy, you piece of shit. I mean, Cole's kind of being a piece of shit too right now, cheating on his wife and all. But you, Roy, you're even worse. At least Cole isn't corrupt. I mean, like morally, he's a little corrupt right now. Not legally. Hey, we're back at the
LAPD.
Oh, I know.
We're looking
Have we been
for
here?
Mayor Cohen.
No, we haven't.
I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3. If you'll follow me.
This guy looks so familiar. We were here in a newspaper scene with Courtney as well as Cohen. That time when he was like, I want out of the game.
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime?
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy, or are you gonna stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
I shot him.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people
We
dying.
have not
We have
even
to
left
get
the
the rest
room
of it.
yet.
There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. You have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
What's going on?
Hollywood
That
Police
fucking Matt
Station.
Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. You could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
What a tight ship we run.
Aren't you supposed to be working the...
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
This way to this room you've never been to, Cole.
Case was thrown out. Now the DA wants my head.
Take your idle chatter somewhere else, sir.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
How convenient.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
There's Jack's name. Yeah, and Courtney's right underneath him. What was the name of the guy who took over at the club?
Enough to arm 3 companies. Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111
Stolen
Club.
bars. As well as the cigarettes. And the big old thing of morphine.
Loose on the streets of LA. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen.
No shit.
They control the hop.
Also, we know it's Cohen because we've been seeing the newspaper scenes.
Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
All right, someone's going nuts. All right, I'm gonna have to drive there. I forgot something important, and that's because
Find the goddamn evidence.
the flashback we saw at the beginning of the video of like Cole being in the war. I forgot that I recorded that earlier. I had to record it at the end of the last video, and then tack it onto this one, so I kind of forgot about it. Bus shooting. But anyway. Yeah, that's a super important scene, because now we know why Cole doesn't like to talk about the war.
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired. Any units to handle identified. Code 3.
We're on our way. Thank you for switching lanes. I've been through here before. But yeah, we kind of learned that Cole might not be the big war hero people think he is. He kind of just cowered in a hole while his entire unit, or I don't know what to call it, like his original unit, while they all fucking ate shit and died. But he survived, so he got the Silver Star for surviving that shit up on Sugarloaf Hill. Alright, here's our big shootout. That's a bar, by the way, a BAR. Another fine day for the LAPD.
Find a way up there and stop that son of a bitch, Cole.
Can I go this way? Sure as hell can. No, that's the wrong building, Cole. I'm going. Now you might be wondering what this shootout has to do with anything. We'll find out. It's almost like Cohen's having all those guys in that unit who stole the morphine knocked off. It's almost like the mobsters are killing them.
LAPD, drop the gun now!
He must be behind that structure. I think.
You're clear, go! Reinforcements are on the way.
That could have gone a lot worse. Oh, look at that water down there. The frame rate's all fucked up. Search the sniper's body. First of all, you can check out his weapon. Like I said, it's a BAR.
It's one of the BARs.
Now, presumably this guy knocked off what's-his-face over at the 111 Club and then took a BAR for himself. I think that's what happened anyway. There was a like an empty spot on the rack where we found those things.
Phone number and restaurant table.
That was also presumably Cohen's club, or like his table at the place. Anything else I'm supposed to find on this guy? Whoops, no, not your left hand. Nope, nothing in there. What about your right hand? No? That might be all. Okay, that's fine.
I know that guy. Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Yeah, it's almost like he was the target.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Shut up, Roy.
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
Well, they are trying to kill you.
Your name was in the sniper's notebook. Level with me, Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine. Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
Courtney Sheldon?
Yeah. You remember Sheldon, don't you, Cole?
Well, I would hope so.
You heard that Jack is in L.A.?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Oh, right. There's a call to make. I don't think I ever acknowledged it, but Cole didn't go home with all those guys, so Cole wasn't on the ship when all that morphine went missing. Cole was discharged earlier because of wounds. He got shot in Japan.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks.
Thank you, Operator Waifu, for helping me track down my long-lost best friend. Let's go talk to Jack. Oh, yeah, it's finally happening.
You can
Come
drive.
on. Let's go, Roy.
Where are we headed?
Drive me to my buddy's apartment. My bestest friend.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
Won't work. He's a tough customer.
Cole's like, I am dreading this. Cole kind of fears Jack a little bit, you can tell. He's like, man, I don't want to have to do this, but I gotta. I'd rather not talk to Jack also. But yeah, this is sort of what all the newspapers have been leading up to. The fact that Mickey Cohen wants to kill all these fucking former Marines. And it might sort of be Courtney Sheldon's fault.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No, you don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You Pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
I'm so mad. You're all right, Jack. That was the only purpose of that scene, too. Just to have Jack tell Cole to go fuck himself.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Well, I know it does, because I've been seeing these magical intuitions through newspapers I've been picking up.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town?
Yes.
The Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up. You better
Oh,
watch your
roasted.
mouth.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Then you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
So we gotta remember that Jack isn't actually, like, implicit in all this. He knows that Courtney and those idiots stole it, but, like, when Courtney went to Jack to get help from him at Jack's office, he was like, I told you I didn't want to have anything to do with that bullshit.
You heard that a crate
So
of VARs
he's
went
telling the
missing?
truth.
No, I didn't.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
Now, granted, Jack probably has a reason to be mad at Cole, but it's also kind of Cole's job to solve this case right now and ensure that Cohen stops fucking killing people.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Yeah, you know a little bit.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm gonna be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another dude.
Another name from the manifest?
All right, let's go. That's a really awkward situation. Shut up, Roy. But the thing about that is, like, I don't know. Jack has legitimate
Talk
beef.
about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
Although he really should, because he's kind of obstructing justice. Same way I'm going to obstruct these people's lives by running into them. And we got here pretty fast. Blaze it.
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
As soon as I turn off the siren, because who needs that shit? Oh, fuck. Hey, stop running in the direction of the car, stupid. Get your gun out, Roy.
It's no good. We need to get closer. Get in close and steer him off the tar. I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Shut the fuck up, you bitch. Also, I think this chase is scripted.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Whoa.
Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer.
Oh, look at the big salt pile.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
That worked out pretty well. Cole Phelps. I was in the wall. Maybe we should investigate this place. See what they had on them. Look at our handiwork a little bit. This guy looks kind of familiar. I think he had another bit roll. What do we got here? Mickey's meeting 9 p.m. at Newsview Building.
Tonight.
Sheldon, he's in his mid-20s, 5'10", dark hair. Anything here? Why, yes. Got a manifest? Driscoll, Beckett. This is the same thing that was in the fucking manifest we saw from that detective.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
Yeah, who the fuck gave this information out? I actually don't remember.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Oh, nothing to look at on this guy. His body isn't even real. I can clip through it. I was clipping through it a little bit. Well, there's only one other clue here at this scene, and it's this newspaper. Why don't we read it together, Roy? Wonder what it's gonna say. LAPD Vice scandal. Could go all the way to the top. This is talking about the whole whorehouse thing, but that's not what's important. Let's find out, Roy.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brent Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak.
Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor? District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
Name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public we all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer?
Wants in on some of that dirty money. Fuck you, Roy, you piece of fucking shit. If I could pull my gun out right now, I would.
Any ideas?
The post office, Cole, and be quick about it.
Fuck you. Come on, Cole, go faster. Go faster, Cole. I'm trying to get into this car as soon as possible so I can drive away. God damn it, he got in.
Guys from the ship.
Why?
Locations.
How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
Actually, let's go to the Chinese theater. But first, let's get out of this car, Roy. How about you come over here with me? Yeah. Wow. Roy, you wouldn't believe what I just found. It's a bunch of dirty money right there. Fuck you. Go, 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 go. Go. Go, Cole. No, god damn it. No, fuck. I'm trying to leave you behind, you fucking piece of shit. Go. Go. Fuck you, Roy. You piece of shit. Dun. Finally, I can be the hero of my own story. Roy is such an asshole. This is why I've been dogging on him for like the last 3 hours. I know what you did, Roy. And his scumbagging's not even over for this game. It gets worse. I wonder how far away the Chinese theater is. I don't know anything about... Oh, no, wait, it's right there. How convenient. Fortunately, Roy's gonna load into this scene. Just like all those textures just did. Holy shit. Well, looks like we didn't get here in time. God damn it. Roy's in the car. I wish I could kick him out.
And steer him off the tar.
This chase scene is super optional, by the way. In fact, I think had I not come here, I would have missed it. Like, we would have come back later and this hit would have already happened. We'd be way too late.
Getting close and steer him off the tar. It's no good. We need to get closer. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
Wish that door would have fucking taken your head off. Oh yeah, he's done. That was a pretty good job. And I even... What the fuck was that? What was that? Oh, fuck. Oh, LA Noire, you're the best. That was the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. That car's hood killed Cole. I was gonna make a comment about how I even got the pleasure of like ramming Roy's car into a tree at the very end. And then that fucking hood landed on Cole and killed him after the chase. That's incredible. Oh, that's 1 in a million. That'll never happen again.
Getting close.
Look at that motherfucker run towards the cars.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
You're a terrible shot, Roy.
Spin him out. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
That worked out pretty well.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
That was fun. Oh, man. That was so much fun. Let's get Carruthers down here to clean this up. There he is. Look at how much of a jackass he looks. Come on, Fivehead. We got a post office to go check out. You're driving this time. I don't want to be killed by a hood again.
Where are we going?
Man, that was incredible. Oh, please, sweet baby Jesus, don't let this footage like explode and disappear on me. That moment has to be immortalized forever. Fuck, I love this game. It puts me in such a good mood. I was having a bad day. Now LA Noire's made me feel better. Ah, more dirtbags to shoot. God, if only Roy could get shot right now. Just like that one cop who had a terrible plan. He was nowhere near cover whatsoever. Wait, can I? Yeah. Cole's getting shot during this. It's awesome. Got a shotgun. We only have 2 options here. Alright. Let's fight fire with fire. What? That fucking cop nearly killed me.
Throw out the guns.
I'm going nuts. Wow, this thing takes a long time to unload.
Give it up, chump. I know you're there.
Yeah, I know you were right there as well. Where's the other guy? He's behind these filing cabinets. He has found the best strategy for defeating the LAPD.
He's around here somewhere.
Excuse me. Pardon me. Where the fuck is he? Take that. Wall art. I've never seen this sequence take so long. Also, watch this messed up shit. This guy's still alive.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck.
Shut up. Die faster.
It was worth a try.
Now that's one dead man.
God.
Beckett's confession. He basically just said, yeah, like me and
Polar
Courtney
Bear Ice Company.
totally stole the shit.
Really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Well, you certainly did. Selling me out, you piece of shit. Should have been you on the floor. Pretty sure this is... Well, unless he has something like in his pocket. Possibility. No. Oh wait, there might actually be something else. Do you guys know something?
Coroner says it's going to take at least a week to get an ID.
This guy got fucked too. Are you one of our guys? Maybe. Or no, you're one of the mobsters. You probably have like mob information on you. What do you got? Same thing we already
Sheldon
heard.
is bringing his own fire team with him.
Or wait, maybe you were one of our buddies. I don't fucking know. Nope.
Juski, Beckett, Goldrick, Driscoll, these are good guys.
Except for all that morphine they stole. How did they wind up mixed up in all this morphine theft?
Strained in the face of temptation, Cole.
Let's go to the meeting place. Damn it, he's already in the car.
Beautiful day.
Hope we have no
You know
trouble.
Well, you
way.
might as well
You can
drive. We're not done shooting mobsters yet.
Thank you.
So there's still
This
hope
isn't
that Roy
looking
will
good.
get knocked off.
I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Especially considering they're kind of all dead now. It's almost like they shouldn't have stolen all that morphine.
Light them up. All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
Here we go. We really did not have a very good plan walking into this.
On the roof, Cole, nail him! Throw out the guns. You're covered, Phelps. Let me see if I can put one between your eyes. Keep moving, I'll cover you.
Got him. Whoa. God damn it, I was gonna take that spot.
Find some cover.
Where's that coming from? It's above us somewhere. Oh, fuck. Not bad.
Stay in cover. I don't think he's around here. They're making a run for it after them.
That guy did not have a great plan. Oh, he's still alive. His plan was better than we thought.
Get in cover.
Oh shit, I'm not in cover. Okay, this is not great. I'm really good at getting guys around those corners.
One of the sons of bitches on that.
GPL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Some swell harmonies right here by Miss Evelyn.
Alright, set that destination. Now let's get out. Let's inspect this crime scene a little bit more. Hey, look at the nice, what is this? Jewelry? Nice stuff in this window. Or, oh, cigars. You love cigars, Roy. Kiss my ass, Roy. I'm gonna go talk to Courtney Sheldon by myself. Ah, that was fun. We're nearing the end of the case. Surely we will wrap all of this up and it will end satisfactory. And there will be no consequences for the snitching that Roy Earl has done about all that sweet, sweet German love that Cole has gotten. How far away is this place? Ah, it's right there. Don't worry, Roy can walk it. He looked like he could use the exercise, no big deal. Yeah, Roy's on the cutscene.
Roy, in my
Oh,
office.
now he is. Damn it.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
What's up, Donnelly?
No buts. This is more important.
See? I shouldn't have even brought him. I didn't have to bring him. Shroomsy
You're an
in.
interview too, Phelps. There's a quack
Thank
in
you.
there with him.
What gives?
I went right past him.
Beats me.
Wait.
Came down from the chief. Said it was okay.
If it isn't Dr. Harlan Fontaine. Doctor de the Stars.
Is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
Fuck
you stole
off.
the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon
Criminal.
is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. It leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
I kind of can, though.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
Oh, you have that sniper pocketbook with a bunch of fucking details. Oh, this is the meeting place. Oh, we also have this about the meeting between you and Mickey Cohen.
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Cohen is hitting our old deal. He believes we have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth. Isn't it, Doc?
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think he's telling the truth, Detective.
He's telling the truth, Detective, because I have the morphine, and I am doing unscrupulous bullshit with it.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
But you were.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Beckett literally said your name as he fucking died. I hope... Oh, man. I wanted Cole to draw a little sketch on the left of, like, more of an aerial view so we get this guy's face immortalized.
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were.
Well, damn it.
Certainly had us fooled, Detective.
Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your
Fuck these
wife's
crooked
attorney has
motherfuckers.
pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot.
The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid
No, on
you
the
to make any
contrary.
comments to the press.
The department does need this publicity because it's getting all the heat off of their asses. They all start high-fiving the second he walks out of the room like, we did it! Well, I don't think Donnelly's in on it. I think Donnelly's... he's just an asshole. But those other two, they're super in on it. They're like, yes, this is going to distract from the whole whorehouse thing.
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them?
It's been a day.
Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I I can't stand it, Cole.
There's that wife of his that we saw once in literally like the first 30 seconds of the game as she saw him off to work. He doesn't even have a gun. I don't think he does. He gave it up, right, when he got suspended. Oh, I bet Roy's to blame for this. Nowhere else to turn. Though you maybe could have gotten a hotel, but nah, let's just go see the German girl. Look at this nerd. He's so nervous. What a way to end the case, right? Ooh, I missed a clue somewhere. And that was enough for me to not get 5 stars, apparently. Damn. I actually did not do nearly as much vehicle damage as I thought. Alright. Vice complete. Your actions have earned you a demotion. Prepare for reassignment. We're going to the arson desk. Despite mob wars and an unsolved robbery, one story will dominate the newsprint. That being Cole Phelps and his adultery, his affair. Alright, let's get some alternate case notes. So, interestingly, according to the LA Noire wiki, the case notes here have actually been rewritten a little bit for this new version. This is the good case note. It used to be slightly different. It was, despite mob wars and an unsolved mystery, one story will dominate the market. Huh. So they changed the last word. It also says in PS4 remastered version, so I don't know if it's only in the PS4 version and not the Xbox One and Switch versions. I don't know. That might just be inaccurate wiki writing. There are 2 other types of case notes. There's a medium one stating, getting a Marine like Felix to rat on his buddies would have required subtle questioning and solid evidence. And the bad one is, the 2 ex-Marines shot dead at Grauman's Chinese were left unattended by anyone but the press. I think that's if you just don't do that scene. Maybe you get that. I don't know. I've definitely seen people do that where like they don't go to the theater quick enough and they go later and it's just like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, you already missed it, man. You didn't get to see the cool shooting. There's some collectibles during this case, blah, blah, blah. All right, let's get to the trivia. The game makes a reference to Charlie Stoker and Brenda Allen. So that's a real case that's being talked about. I don't know a whole lot about it. I wasn't alive in the 1940s in LA listening to scandals about prostitution in the LAPD. I don't fucking know. The ending cutscene marks only the second time Phelps' wife Marie Phelps has any dialogue. The only time she has dialogue, and it's only the second time you see her in the game. Again, we saw her like wishing Cole a good day in the very opening cutscene of the game. Near the end of the case, Captain Donnelly will ask Roy to his office. However, his office is in Central Police Station rather than Hollywood Police Station. This is one of few occasions that you can see nickel-plated pistol in cutscenes. You still need to wear DLC outfits. Apparently, it's like a special gun that comes with the outfits. If you wear the Hawkshaw outfit, Phelps will still be depicted with a .45 in his holster, even after he surrenders his gun. Roy Earl introduces Phelps to Mickey Cohen, even though they were already acquainted shortly after the Hammond case started. That is true. That's a mess up in continuity. The phrase Manifest Destiny is used by Mickey Cohen in movie Gangster Squad. That's right, Cohen's a real character. Manifest Destiny is also the name of an achievement/trophy in another Rockstar game, Red Dead Redemption. It is achieved when the player hunts the buffalo to extinction. That's probably a coincidence. Connie Fletcher, who plays Marie Phelps, Cole's wife, is married to Aaron Staton, who plays Cole. Hey, how about that? That's a cool piece of trivia. I always like that when that happens in like a game or something where like the married couple are actually married in real life. And finally, this is a big one. If the player has Phelps and Roy report back to the 111 Club and before investigating the Blue Room, The bus shooting warning cutscene will still take place at the Hollywood station immediately after interviewing Mickey Cohen at the Mocambo. If not, the cutscene will occur after examining the manifest. If the player instead heads directly to the Blue Room, then Phelps and Roy will automatically investigate the manifest after the Mocambo scene. However, all robbery-related clues must be found in order for either circumstance to happen. If not, then you will be required to return to the 111 Club and find whatever related clues you may have missed. Roy might even say something like, "We missed something at the 111 Club. We better go back. I'm an asshole. My name's Roy Earl." And that's all the trivia. Well, what a fun desk that was. And Roy turned out to be just the bestest of friends, like I said he would. This is interesting. We got one desk to go. Arson's the final desk. It's kind of weird, and it's a little lengthy. You might be saying to yourself, how is Arson going to wrap up this game? You'll see. Don't worry about it. It'll have more to do with everything than you would perhaps imagine if you haven't played the game. But I will say this. Cheating's not cool. Maybe you shouldn't have had an affair, Cole. That said, I do kind of feel bad for him. I'll talk more about Cole's relationship with Elsa later, because I think some people who play this game and like talk about the story, that they get a little like misconstrued about like what's really happening there and like where like Cole's supposed to come from. To be completely honest, Cole isn't a very popular character. A lot of people who play LA Noire are like, Cole sucks. Cole's kind of an asshole. And he's not very interesting. And they're right. He's not. But he's a little bit more sympathetic than I think people give him credit for. So I'll talk more about his relationship with Elsa at a later time. I'd also like to point out now, because I'll probably forget, there is a very short line somewhere in the traffic desk when we get in the car with Pierogies, and Pierogies like, "What kind of girls you into, Cole?" And it's when he's like doing the conversation where he's like, "I love blondes, I love brunettes, nothing wrong with a good redhead." And he's just being how Pierogi is. But Cole's like, "I don't know, blondes, I guess." And I think I hopefully I pointed out at the time, I was like, "Your wife's a brunette, Cole." There have been like little moments like that to kind of like open the door to hint at you that maybe Cole's not the straight-laced, completely not wrongdoing guy that everyone thinks he is. Maybe he has some weaknesses. And we'll talk about those as we make our way onto Homicide. And thankfully, I will say this to preview, not Homicide, Arson, to preview the Arson desk. We're getting another good partner. We've had it rough in the middle. Finbar's a jackass. Roy's a piece of shit and a traitor, and he's super corrupt as well. But our next partner, he's pretty cool. He's all right. I'd say he's up there with Pierogi. He's a pretty good dude. So we'll get to know the new partner, and we'll get to see what life is like on the Arson desk, the true primo assignment of the LAPD. See you all in the next one, which is technically street crimes. So street crimes, a little bit of that, and then arson. See you guys in the next one.